Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at quasi-connectivity, an area of redstone that is generally little understood, but it's actually quite straightforward and super useful. So as most of you will know, it is possible to power redstone components by powering adjacent blocks. This is shown in green. These are all the locations where you can power a block and it will cause this sticky piston to extend. In contrast to this, quasi-connectivity allows you to power redstone components by not directly powering the blocks adjacent to them. Over here in red, we have all of the locations where you can power a redstone component in this way and still cause the piston to extend. One caveat to this is that when you are adding or removing power in these locations, you are required to cause a block update to the piston or adjacent to the piston in order for that change to take effect. So for example, if I remove this redstone block, this piston is going to stay extended until I cause a block update next to it, for example by pressing this note block, and then it will retract. Equally, if we place a redstone block here, we also need to cause a block update for the piston to extend. There are several different ways in which you can create block updates around a piston or another redstone component. One example is obviously the note block. However, it's also possible to do this by placing blocks or removing blocks. So for example, if I remove the power here and place a block adjacent to the piston, that is also going to create a block update, which will cause it to check if it's powered or not. So over here we have a map of where you can power a redstone component, such as a sticky piston. In red is shown all of the locations where you require a block update for the powering to take effect, and in green are all of the areas where you can place a redstone block and it will directly cause the piston to extend. So the reason that we use note blocks a lot of the time is because you can actually place a note block on top of a piston like this or other redstone component, and if you power a block adjacent to the note block, it's going to automatically update the piston. So you can see if I place a block here, it powers the note block, which causes a block update which allows the piston to extend, and the same with retractions. So quasi-connectivity works for all of these types of blocks, so dispensers, droppers, sticky pistons and pistons. There are many reasons why you might want to make use of quasi-connectivity in your builds. One example is this basic clock here. So if I depower this lever here, it's going to allow the piston to retract, which is going to move the redstone block into a position where it's powering the piston by quasi-connectivity, which is then going to cause it to immediately extend again because the piston is updating itself by retracting. This cycle will repeat because every time the piston updates, i.e. by extending or retracting, it's going to push the block away or pull it back to a position where it's going to be powering it. So you end up with a clock like this. Another reason why you might want to use quasi-connectivity is for block update detectors. So this is a simple sugarcane farm that I've set up here. And this works using a block update detector. So this piston here is powered by quasi-connectivity by this redstone block here. So if a sugarcane grows next to it, it's going to update and push that sugarcane into this hopper here. This circuitry down here adds a pulse to the sticky piston here, which is going to pull this slime and redstone structure back in place. So you end up with this kind of action happening, and the sugarcane will end up in the barrel here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.